awake. Good morning. How is everybody doing? It's Saturday. I have to work today. So I've been trying to figure out when is the best time to record. Like before my kids go to school, after the kid gets up, before the kids get up, when to get up, when to go to bed. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out. But you are on the Wise One channel with Caren as your host. Good morning. Welcome. I'm not awake. That's not here. I'm up. I'm not awake. No. I was supposed to get up later so that I could, by the time I got out of work, it'll have been over 24 hours of not sleep if I don't take a nap today. So let's take naps today. Yesterday was good. Yesterday I tried to make cookies. We sold out of my third graders ate Girl Scouts, so we sold out of the Samoas. Caramel Delights. That's what it is for Caramel Delights, I think. Something. One of the bakeries that do it. Anyways, so I tried to make it homemade. I watched a video instructing it. A girl, adorable lady. Reminds me of a Valley girl. She showed all the things that she did. She had the recipe there, and I did stuff and I followed instructions and nailed it. That was fun making it with my little ones. So yeah, with my youngest. An important part. I tried to clean up as much going along, and there's still dishes from dinner. I had everything cleaned up before dinner, and there's still dishes I'm going to do after the video. But they taste fantastic. That's the important part, is that they taste way better than they look. And I've got potato chips ready to fry. I've got the yogurt starter done. The only thing I didn't make was the granola bars. Granola squares, whatever granolas for the week for the kids. That's tomorrow that I make those. And so when I perfect them and the cookies are all pretty, then you get to see them, because I'm not like the other YouTube creators like Emma made, where she's like, here, this is my mistake. She's got a pretty cute kitchen, which would help me feel better about saying, yeah, no, I should have done this. Let's try another batch and make it this way. By the time I can get to another batch, I don't think you'd like the video lined up now. It's a month later, and you'd get the video a month later, and it'd be weird sitting on my computer undone. Yeah. So I let go of the hoodie, trying to, my little comfort thing. I may find another hoodie. I thought about crocheting a hoodie robe or something. It'll be good. I have not enough experience. Oh yeah, another thing is I worked with my youngest, don't mind the mess, but we saw on a Pinterest an activity for kids. If I can figure out how to link it, I'll link it in the below. But the Pinterest went, you have this cute little book, you open it up, and it's got all this construction paper, big ol' like shadow letters, big old letters, with the alphabet in it, and they're all made all pretty. And so we worked on those, and like a whirlwind that my children are, took the tape, hung them up, and well, actually, she had to cut the tapes for that skill there yet. At that, though she could do an amazing amount of stuff on her own. And so she puts them up on various spots in the house that are her eye level, her touch level. And my oldest did this too. My oldest, but I did it for my oldest and would run around, hit a letter. I'd shout out a letter and they'd run and they'd go find it and touch it. She'd touch it, she'd go, what's this letter? Or she'd do it herself. She'd say, this is B, this is, she's like, wait, what's this letter? So she's getting it. And she'd do it several times for like 10 minutes straight. It was the happiest time. She was just enjoying running around the house, touching C, D, B, A, you know. And so I said today we'd do like 4 more letters. She's so happy. I'm like, yeah, and learning the letters and enjoying them. Can't go wrong. It was fun. And, so spending time with my kids, with, teaching them check, so I got that done. And then about 3:30, I was done for the day. I made dinner. I put together like a full meal macaroni, cheese, um, shells of cheese. I was hoping to get like a couple of weeks worth of pasta, but that was exchanged at the store. So the things I'm gonna have to deal with not wanting to go to the store anymore. Maybe on like special occasions. Not grocery shopping. Nope. Rare occasions that I could go to the store, go shopping. I like maybe art shows or something that are outside, flea market shows or something, outside shows. So the more I want to do more of that, um, homesteading, make it myself, do it myself. Um, yeah, it's okay. No, they were out of the other ones, and I was supposed to get no the cookies. They were out of some sort of cookie. I got Thin Mints. And the person they're like, no, the other one's my favorite. I'm like, crap, I forgot. I wanted to remember because she was very happy. Oh, I'm not awake. I dreamt the whole message that I wanted to relate to my viewers on YouTube, to you guys. And then I woke up and forgot it. I was like, gonna write it down and everything. And I woke up and I couldn't write it down because I couldn't remember it because it was like, oh, that's done. Check from the memory. Check it. I already did it. But the thing is, I didn't do it in real life. I did it in my dream. Like, I had it all outlined. I had it all laid out. I had it all nearly scripted. The message that I felt was very important, that I felt like everybody needed to hear, at least for me, from my perspective. To you guys, it may be not such an important thing as it is for me to say it. But, oh, yeah, I dreamt. I was like, dude. I couldn't remember what it was. Could have been discipline versus motivation, self-discipline and external discipline. Internal and external is not the message I wanted to relay today, but this message will go into. I will totally. I was also taking but eating something probiotic per day. I've been doing that for like a week, and now I can tell the brain fog. So yeah. Sorry, I'll find something. It could be placebo, brain fog. I'm not take probiotic food, in my daily diet. Could be, who knows? We'll consider it scientific. But yeah. So let's breathe in and out. It just helps. All right. So I wanted to eat healthier, but baking, cooking, I considered myself like always able to bake until I made those cookies. Oh, that was fun. They taste good. Um, I need to understand more about chocolate first because chocolate chips, they'll harden right back up. Whatever ingredient is in chocolate chips allows them to harden. See, this chocolate did not harden. And then I'd also like to learn how to get a consistent amount of the coconut caramel. It's stuff to learn. Easily distracted to that, but yeah. So, so to discuss today, we're going to probably discuss internal versus external, which seems to be like a founding issue in between consider to think about would be what we internalize versus externalize. And I think I want to teach the kids to internalize or the difference between externalizing and internalizing so that it'll give them a skill to deal with the later in life. That's, yeah. Okay, let's see. To internalize and to externalize as a skill set tools. And a lot of times, a coping skill or a coping tool I'm trying to develop for myself. By no means am I, a psychologist, a therapist, anything certified for that. But we learn this through, through the ministry, through wait, what? Oh, that's gone now. I learned this to judge for ourselves and to judge and to be judged by others. I mean, if we look for somebody else to tell us that we're beautiful in order to believe it, rather than to be able to judge for ourselves, are we beautiful? I mean, that type of confidence and be like, yeah, I'm beautiful. No, I do not consider myself beautiful, brilliant, and so it's what we choose to listen to, what we choose, because at any given time, I understand that present we have several things to interpret, to learn, to understand before us. At any given moment, there's a ton of information, there's a ton available, there's a ton going on within time and within this place. There's a time. There's no people in here, there's no occurrence, but it's such and such time in the morning. I've empowered myself to make a YouTube video. And but at the same time, I'm focusing or only paying attention to the YouTube video. I'm not paying attention to the place that I'm in or the time that I'm in or the, time space continuum, present, our interpretation, our perception. We perceive, we understand, we filter our information. This is what I've come to know. This is what I've come to understand, what a lot of us do. And so this is the only thing that matters to me right now is this. I have a lot of stuff in here that's going to matter to me later, like cleaning the mess, taking care of individual stuff. Like I picture myself taking care of the lemon dress, taking care of the raisins, taking care of the dishes, taking care of the containers so that I can put more things away. But honestly, at the end of the, right now in the current thing, I have to bring myself to the fact that I'm making a YouTube video. And I have to focus on this. And I have to focus on my message of what's important on the inside, what's come from the inside, because we all have that divinity that unites us all living beings, all, living beings and inanimate throughout the universe, that current of electricity that courses, that's pretty much alive. I treat it like it's alive. Whether or not we want to scientifically test that electricity is alive, that electricity is a force ever changing and current and moving through extremely quickly, more than we can regularly measure or that it's normal to measure. You have to go out to measure the speed of electricity or the speed of light or the speed of that. You'd have to go outside your normal everyday things that occur time and time again, and to measure with special tools. So but we perceive it. We perceive a measure of speed of light because the light aware in the way. It's funny because what confuses me about how science talks about the scientific diagrams and stuff that they explain about light refracting and going on. They're like, it seeks, they talk, the way it's, I look at it, they're like, it hits our eyes. To me, it sounds like they're saying light particles, photons, go and seek out our eyes to bounce off or to come back to after they bounce off something in order for us to see things. To me, I perceive it as we're here, we're in the way of where it's traveling through. Our eyes just happen to be in the way. It's not like it's alive and it's looking for, oh, I want to be seen. I just bounced off of a item or some solid mass and I want to be seen that I've just bounced off. Look here. Like they're not saying that, but it's an interesting way to perceive. Never heard them explain that, but it's like it seeks out your eyes and it's, but us standing here in any given spot, it's not like a light particle goes pew, 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 look. It usually goes in a direct path and reflects in a direct path as far as I'm aware. Light travels directly, linear. But full circle is how we understand what we perceive and what we do about what we perceive, how we explain in this given time, what we pay attention to, what we know, what we believe, what we internalize. Are we smart? Are we stupid? We believe in what we're saying. And when I believe in what you're saying, you have a conviction to it that tends to convince other people. That's why people would believe the lie. It's not like they're being told over and over again. It's just that when a person is convinced this is the truth, they perceive. So at the same time, humans have to be perceptive to our external circumstances, as well as standing consistent with our internal perceptions, with our understanding of the world. And then you have to wonder so with conviction, you can say, no, that's not true. This is how things are, or this is what's true. So a lot of confidence, which is a key in dealing with our world, seems to be from our internal perception of our environment. As we can also influence our environment, we're influenced. And that seems to be what I've noticed. But when I say it with conviction and I say it with care, that this is what happens, we have a perception of our world and around us. And this, versus a perception of what's going on around. I've noticed that. When we believe it, when we give an external, like we bounce off, we reflect our internal understanding, our internal belief, our internal tap to the divinity of ourselves and our connections with each other. We have a type of conviction and type of confidence with it. And that seems to be very different than like a submissive or a very domineering kind of personality. Somebody's like A-type versus a B-type personality, where somebody's very strong spoken versus somebody who's very quiet and receptive, and understanding who and what we are. The more we understand ourselves, the more we can understand others, and the more we can, take a type of charge, take a type of way or discipline of what we're doing, or type of the way we do things, what we do about what's going on with us. And that's the type of skill I want to give my kids. That's the type of skill I want to grow, to use, to maneuver. You know what I mean? You're like, no, I'm lost. Oh, I thought it was Saturday. Is it Friday? It shouldn't be. Let's look at this. Hold on, I have to fix that. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Why is this red? I have no idea why this is red. Okay. Okay. Technologies are interesting. Well, let's see if I can fix that. Oh, that doesn't look any better. Yeah, mostly it did make sense because mostly it wasn't scripted, it wasn't thought out, but it had a point. I noticed a lot of people built on understanding our reaction or the way we learn to deal with things we don't understand. It's very interesting. I mean, like, I've watched people be not happy, be angry, be upset, A lot of things we get upset with are things that we don't know. When you don't know something, we tend to have type of fear reaction. So usually I start with angry or overly funny. I'm like trying to be comedic about something, which is the other counteraction to fear. Start with anger. If I'm angry about something, usually I go, it's about something I don't know, because anger comes from fear and fear comes from not knowing. And we know that time and time again. Yeah. So we've had a reaction to something, or we've had an experience, and we want to duplicate an experience, or we want to avoid an experience. And that seems to be like a common occurrence among a lot of things throughout the day. How often do you get mad? How often do you get scared? How often do you not know something? How uncomfortable are you? Like, some people are like, yep, no, I got this throughout the whole day, and they're extremely confident, or they can fake it. And it's just like, there should be so much. So I feel like the more information we share, the less we know. The more we have the internet where we can faster access information and learn whether or not that information is true, because we spend a lot of time going, maybe I should compare that information to another source and see if we can find that information saying the same thing over and over and over again, testing it. That ends up taking up most of our day. Because there used to be like, this is what the textbook says, this is what you now believe. It doesn't work that way anymore. And it's the more we have this information, the more we have this connection on the internet of, just go look it up, Google it, ecosia. It's, the more we put it in our search engine, it's like the more we don't know. The more when you feel like you know everything, that's when you understand nothing. But what's that, Plato? I know there's a quote. If you know it, put it in the comments below. Yeah. Yeah. And hit a like button if it's something that you also believe, or something you perceive as believing or understanding. Yeah. So the more you don't know, the smarter you are, the more you realize there's so much more to know. So, like, is it human like to spend your whole life studying and researching? I'm not talking medical research. So that person who's like, you're not doing research, this peer review, blah, 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 blah. That's medical research. Regular research is just comparing things, learning things, finding resources, and checking out the reputable. Hey, my youngest just woke. How are you? All right. Morning. You have grown up quite a bit. You grew last night, didn't you? Say, every day, just grind. Mm-hmm. So do you feel like you know everything, or do you feel like there is so much more to learn?
That looks bad there.
What looks bad? You scratch the scratch that's over here, or what's over here? What, the hair? You have hair here. You have another bump, a scratch. What's over there?
No, the scratch gets bad when it gets red. It feels bad.
Where it's inflamed, or
but it feels better now.
Yeah, it's gone down. May I see it more? Yeah. It's shrunk significantly. There's no irritation. It's not red outside of the scab. That's healing up quite nicely. Morning, cuddly fuzzly woo. It's good play video games today. I'm tired. But I can't sleep. It's freezing cold. It's not a freezing cold room. I'm just cold. It's probably a thyroid thing. Which is a bipolar thing. So yeah. These are the moments you just get present in. You're like, oh, it's cute this moment. Be present in this moment. Just take it and take it for what it is and cuddle it up and enjoy it. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you taste? Yeah, just like bring yourself here to the here and the now. And you breathe. mm. I need to drink more coffee because, man, you just want to wake up. You got nose? No, don't pick your nose. Here's what you're supposed to do. When your nose gets itchy.
My nose is not itchy.
You were going to pick it. I saw you were going to pick it.
It's not runny.
No, not runny. Not yet. You have to drink some water. Then it'll
No.
run. You're too dehydrated.
I don't want some runny nose. Because the runny nose is gone.
Wait till you drink something. I get up for the day. Get your beautiful hair all brushed. No, thank you. You can say no, thank you. You can say, please leave my hair alone. I don't have to whine about it.
I don't want my hair like that.
You don't want me to mess with your hair? You can just say it. You don't have to whine about it. Probably want to brush your teeth. I probably want to brush my teeth. But yeah, we should probably let you guys go. 'Cause you're just staring at the screen going, okay, is they going to talk about more? Are they going to talk about more? Or are they just going to stand there and pretend they look pretty? You look beautiful. Oh my gosh. I have a type of beauty somewhere. But you, oh my gosh. You're a very beautiful person. You have such brilliance, such smart brilliance, genius laying behind your eyes. Funny. Comical. You're just beautiful. When you're happy, it's easy enough for the rest of us all to be happy. Funny faces. More coffee. Lots more coffee. Mm. Oh, I can do it. Ugh, that's uncomfortable for me. I don't know how you do it.
Like that. Is that
Good stretch. Do you have good stretches? Stretch.
Ethan letters today?
The letters.
Yeah.
You enjoyed that so much. I was explaining to them earlier, our viewers, our wonderful viewers. I love loves.
What day is it?
Today is Saturday. I think it goes like this. Saturday.
Yeah.
Or this could be Sunday. I have to look it up again.
I think it's Tuesday.
Tuesday taco?
Tuesday means Jumpa Jupiter.
No. That was that Tuesday. We're gonna save money. And make money doing so somehow.
I want to wait again.
I thought we'd go to the library.
Yeah. And play with friends with the Legos.
Or whoever's there. Or just play with Legos.
Yeah.
Whatever expectation.
Yeah.
You ready to wash your face and get all ready for the day? Now that we've popped out of bed, we have to get ready for the day. Get all cleaned up.
Are you still in bed?
Hmm?
Are you still in bed?
Yep.
I saw him.
Yep, so's Grandpa. Dad went to work.
Yeah, but Mom has one cookie.
One of those cookies?
Yeah.
Oh,
One
sure. It's
or
not like you
two.
had too much yesterday.
Or two. You always say two, right?
Usually, but that's a big cookie.
Yeah, those are big cookies.
Those are really big. Those are like 2 cookies in one, so you only need one. Let me find out how much your dad wants. All right, so we're gonna get ready for our day. I love you guys. Love it.
Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Bye.